So apparently Rockstar just can't let us take a break. It's a whole roller coaster of emotions. First they delay the game, now they shall drop trailer number 2. Man, that is crazy. Look at the trailer. Look at the trailer. 18 million views in only 4 hours. I swear everyone's waiting for this game. I just find it great. 18 million views, and that's only in 4 hours. Bro, what a roller coaster of emotions. Anyway, what I want to do right now is just break down the trailer with you, looking at the trailer, see what we can find out. Because this is all in engine. This is all in game. Whatever you're seeing now is how the game is going to play. I mean, sure, there are some cutscenes there, but this is actually how the game will look graphically. So let's not waste any more time and let's begin breaking down this trailer, you and I. Okay, so right from the start, they're pretty much just showing us the countryside of the city of Leonidas, aka Florida. Florida. I mean, we're looking at the different part of the city. Well, not the city. This is like mostly like the countryside, but look at all the boats in the water. Look at how well it looks. You take a look at the old man and just look at that shirt. I mean, you can look at the sweat, man. Did I tell you this game looks good? Look at the car. Look at the dirt in the cart. Man, the clothing physics in this game looks awesome. Especially, later on in the trailer, you can see some really work with the clothing. But this is just the beginning. Now we take a look at one of the game's protagonists, Jason. And just from looking at him, we can get many new stuff from this trailer. Like, for instance, his hair is longer in this scene. So either he starts with long hair and eventually he gets, short hair, and you can just choose between those hairstyles. Or, they could go for something cooler and basically add the hair growth system from Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, he even has a longer beard in this part. So I think I wouldn't be wrong on assuming that they might be adding, hair growth into GTA 6, just like in Red Dead Redemption 2. But I can't, I'm telling you, this game looks good. Look at the sweat drops on Jason's skins. The graphics, I know I sound like a glazer right now, just keep talking about graphics and graphics, but this small stuff, this small part, the sweat drops even tells you, the level of detail that Rockstar is going for in this game. And we'll see more of that in the future. We'll see more of that as the trailer continues. The hair in this game looks so good. That is literally one of the most complicated things to do in video game. The hair. And after that, we can see how Jason robs a marijuana store, and you can see that he's coming in with a bat. I wonder if this will be similar to the Godfather, the game, where you can intimidate the shop owners, or if it's going to be more similar to GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2. Now we go to one of the scenes that basically just bring the whole San Andreas community together, because we see Jason lifting the beach. So I'm wondering, will the sets appeal, the strength RPG mini system, will it come back in GTA 6 where you can get buff as you do exercise, or you become fat as you eat too much junk food? I mean, that was such a cool mechanic on San Andreas 6, so I can only imagine what will they do with that mechanic in GTA 6. And there is this scene in particular where Jason just leaves a store with a bunch of beer. Now this could just be a throwaway scene, but in Red Dead Redemption 2 we already seen that Rockstar has made a very slightly realistic store experience when you buy stuff. In Red Dead Redemption 2 you could go to a store, grab an item off the shelf, and then just buy it. Maybe it will be, this will be expanded in GTA 6. Then following that, we see a scene of cops just arresting someone. I'm guessing this might be, some random event that you will be able to see throughout the city. This already happened in GTA 5, where you could see some random events popping out and make the city feel more alive. This game just looks so realistic. I mean, this cutscene alone, which, since the cutscene looks the same as gameplay, it's gonna be seamless. Just look at the camera angle, it looks so good. Oh, I sound like a glaze right now, but come on, man, look at this. Look at the way it looks. Okay, now in this scene we can see that Jason is speaking of Lucia from jail. So for those that don't know, the whole scene, the Jason Lucia dynamic is gonna be very similar to Bonnie and Clyde. That's the scene that they're mostly taking inspiration from. Even in the description of the trailer, it says Jason and Lucia have always known they could stack against them, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of criminal conspiracies stretching across the state of Leonidas, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they make it out alive. So yeah, so far the story seems to be that, something goes wrong, they fall in love, commit crimes together, similar to Bonnie and Clyde, something like that. And eventually, when you already solve the main problem, I'm guessing that there's probably gonna be a falling out or something like that, similar. Like every love story, there is obviously a low at some point. And this is just me speculating right now, but I'm guessing this is probably going to influence how the ending works. Like, you'll probably get your option A, B and C, A, Jason dies, Lucia survives, B, Lucia dies, Jason survives, or C, they will live happily ever after, but it's the hardest mission you'll do. Hey, this might be a small part, but we actually see a scene where, the sun is setting. So and usually all we've been seeing is either nighttime or daytime in this game. So hey, now we get a scene with a different, in different time. I mean, it looks so good. Then we see a scene of Jason helping someone load something into a plane. Maybe this is the big criminal scene that goes wrong and they have to work together, or I don't know, maybe this is just a tutorial mission. Later we see Lucia and Jason in the boathouse, saying that this is only the beginning. I'm guessing they probably, refer to the house. Probably it's just some crappy house. So maybe this means that we can purchase some property in this game. Then we see this scene of both of them in the bar. I'm guessing this might be a history moment, but I personally can't wait to pick up a fight in that bar. Just go there, grab a bottle, break on someone's head, and start a fight in there, just like in Red Dead Redemption 2. That's gonna be so good, so crazy. I can't wait to get kicked out of that bar or just get wasted there. Also, you can see that there is a fairly good amount of NPCs in that bar, so that's what I said. Maybe picking up a fight there is gonna be kind of fun. When you're in the free run. Probably this is probably in the history mode, so you pick up a fight there, it's gonna say mission over, game over. How Rockstar missions tend to be. They already told you that the game looked good, cause it sure as hell look good. Again, jokes out of the way, man, the graphics look amazing. The clothing physics looks so well done. Look at the way of the cloth of the dress, how it moves as Lucia is moving. Another scene, bro, the hair looks amazing. That also brings the questions: how many hairstyles there's gonna be for Lucia? But I wonder if it's gonna be similar, to Red Dead Redemption, where you see your hair grow rather than just having some specific preset styles. I mean, if it will work like that for Jason, I'm guessing it will work the same for Lucia. Maybe if your hair can grow as Lucia as well, which I think is gonna be difficult because I never seen a game do that hair growth for a female protagonist. It always is for a male protagonist. I'm guessing because it's easier. After that, we see a scene of both of them in a nightclub. I'm guessing this might be, the crime that goes wrong and then they get together. I don't know, bro. Maybe this is the scene. There is also, they also show this police that's looking for them. I'm guessing this is gonna be the main antagonist. I don't know. Or maybe it's gonna be the gang that they showed before. Are those the Ballas? I don't know, but probably not, because this is somewhere else. And we'll go to one of my favorite scenes in the trailers, and it's when we see Jason just slamming some guy against the car. Now, why is this my favorite scene? Well, for instance, you see that Jason have a different hairstyle here, so that probably proves the point that there might be a hair growth system just like in Red Dead. But also, they may improve also the melee system from Red Dead. So as many of you know, the GTA's melee system was very simplistic. Then Red Dead actually improved that with better animations and all of that stuff. It was still kind of simple, but now you could grapple people, you could choke people, you could the animations for blocking and hitting were a lot more with Jason. It's just slamming that guy against the car. Maybe we can see some environmental use in the melee fight. You could already do something like that in Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, if you explore the melee system in this game, it's a lot deeper than it looks like, because it feels like we're gonna have different fighting styles, because you see Jason just fighting that guy kind of like in street style, but then you see Lucia kicking that guy. Probably there are gonna be different martial arts in the game. Something that I forgot, you also see Lucia that is in a cage fight. There is like a cage, so it's probably gonna be some undergrounds fight clubs around the city. That's gonna be cool if they actually improve the melee. And a bunch of stuff start happening in the trailer. Like, for instance, we see Lucia using a grenade launcher to blow up some cop's car in the background. The explosions look really good. Like I've been telling you, the graphics in this game just look amazing. As well as we see a scene of the shoe store. After that, we see a scene of the helicopter. I mean, I can't wait to feel how the helicopters feel in this game. It's usually kind of hard to control helicopters in the GTA games. I mean, it's not difficult. You will eventually just get the hang of it. But everyone remembers their first time trying to pilot a helicopter in the GTA games. I mean, we see some scenes in the swamp area, some scenes in the beach, kind of showing how the water will look, how the water, feels when there's a vehicle over it. And it looks nice, it looks good. The thing that I don't know if it's gonna be scripted or if it's going to be a thing that you could do actually in gameplay is the fact that you can jump from one vehicle to another. So in the trailer there were these two scenes that we see a character jumping from a motorcycle to a truck in motion. Then there is another scene where you can see Jason jumping to Lucia's car as he's moving. I don't know if it's going to, it feels like this is scripted, but in Red Dead Redemption 2 you could jump from one horse to another. So if you have, especially in the online mode where you have other people in your party and other people were using horses, you can jump from your horse to another person's horse. So maybe they are trying to do something similar here with the cars. Maybe you can jump from one car to another, very action movie style. Or this could just be a scripted event just to make it look good in trailer. Then the icing on the cake, all of this was captured on a PS5. That's crazy, bro. And then there's also the game is coming out for Xbox Series X and surprisingly for Xbox Series S. Bro, Rockstar gotta be doing some weird dark magic in their offices right now in order for that game to run in a Series S. That console is just holding everything back, but man, that's a topic for another day, to be honest. It's crazy, bro. And now imagine the game releases for, now I know there's been this whole rumor of the game releasing for $100 or for $80, whatever that thing is right now, but imagine this game releases for the normal price and every other game's releasing for the $80 or more. This game is gonna make every single other game look bad in comparison, considering that's this considering this game's price is gonna be lower than them. It kind of makes sense that they will release this game for the normal price instead of the $80 or $100. After all, the way in which they have made most of their money is by the online. GTA 5 online have generated so much money for them. So obviously they don't want the entry point for GTA to be so high. They want people to buy the game for a normal price. Then eventually a month later or something, whenever they release the online mode, people go to the online, and then that's how they're gonna generate the money. Now the online has the whole online problems and things that can happen, and griefing and pay to win stuff and all of that, but that doesn't really come to a conversation right now. But I feel like that's what they want to do. The entry point for the game shouldn't be that high, obviously. So hey, that is all I got for you for today. I know I said that I was going to make a normal gameplay this time, but can you blame me? I mean, they literally just shadow drop this. So anyway, like I was telling you, thank you so much for watching. If you make it this far, give me a like, and well, I'll be seeing you next time. Adios.